Welcome back, folks. MTG Joe here. We're doing a live one. Going to be playing some historic best of 3 today. We're going to try out a bunch of different decks. Try to push up to Mythic. Haven't played much since the ladder reset, so try out a bunch of Lord of the Rings style decks. See what works out, what doesn't, and we'll get some games going. So this first list that we have up today is a Abzan green, black, white. It's mostly a green, black, splash, white combo deck. This is from Ash Lizzle, another content creator on Twitch. Go check her out. She's doing very well with this deck, and it's an infinite combo deck. So the combination of Samwise Gamgee, Cauldron Familiar, and Woe Strider lets you infinitely loop the Cauldron Familiar and drain your opponent out. So how it works is Samwise creates a food token whenever a non-token creature enters the battlefield. You sack the Cauldron Familiar, and then because you had the food, whenever another creature comes in, it comes in, creates a food, and then you just kind of loop it like that. The rest of the deck, we have kind of an aristocrat style shell, Blood Artist, as well as Zulaport Cutthroat to drain. So Blood Artist is life loss, which is nice, but it does target. So if your opponent played the One Ring, you can't actually combo into them that turn. Zulaport Cutthroat is only factoring in your own creatures, but it's life loss as opposed to targeting. So it gets around there. Both of them are loses life, but notably target versus not target is kind of the condition there. We have Priest of Forgotten Gods to get some sacrifice value, draw us cards. Delighted Tiefling helps us ramp. And then we also have Orcish Bowmaster, which is like the best card in the set, along with the One Ring, just really punishing any type of decks from drawing cards, the One Ring decks, the mirrors, stuff of that nature. Woe Strider is a combo piece, but also 2 bodies that could be escaped back. We have Tyvar Jubilant Brawler. This is another way to kind of dig for the combo. We can reanimate. It lets us haste out the priest, so it gets us some combo value. Collected Company to find spells, and find the combo at instant speed. One Ring for card advantage. Sideboard, we got Jangantha Companion. Some Fatal Pushes as removal. Thought Seizes for hand hate. This is very... so you have full 4 play sets. I hate how Arena sets this up. Bone Shards is just catch-all removal for planeswalkers or creatures. Then we have some Haywire Might. Haywire Might's very well positioned right now. It exiles our non-creature artifacts or enchantments. So notably, it will exile the opponent's One Ring, which is really nice. Graveyard Hate with Scavenging Ooze that we can find off of either Collected Company or Tyvar. And then a Meathook Massacre as a sweeper or another way to kind of drain our opponent. So we're going to give this a go, see how it plays out. I think Ash is like top 20 or top 30 with the deck. So we'll see how it plays out in our hands. So we're going to try that out. We'll try a Grixis Wizards list and then a Blue-White Spirits list as well, based on how time goes. So we are live, going to be messing around with some decks. We are getting both Historic Anthologies as well as Explorer Anthologies. So we are getting a bunch of new cards in, so probably going to hold off some of the meta videos for this week. We'll still do the standard ones as such, but we'll give this a go. We want to see how this plays out into a field of Orcish Bowmasters and just all the One Ring shenanigans. Also got to update my Rakdos list to see with the new cards. Haven't played it much. 2/3 of the combo in hand, but we don't really have too much. We can't cast the white mana, but we can with the Lighted Halfling. I think we keep, all things considered. Okay, so it's actually really nice. We wanted to hit the land there. Okay, so they go Eliminate here. We'll just go Halfling. Probably set up the One Ring. This is probably black-white kind of control mid-range shell. I think we just get started with the ring here. We can just activate this now. We have protection, so we can play around Thoughtseize. So we do need to be mindful of Bowmaster out of their deck. But let's see if we can just set up the combo here. Okay, so we have Tyvar, which is actually pretty nice. So I guess the question, how do we want to play this turn? I could go Woe Strider. Can I do both? So tap you.
This will be quick.
And then play out the Woe Strider. Because they have protection this turn, I want to just set it up. So next turn we can get the combo potentially going. We can dig for a Cauldron Familiar. Okay, so we don't have a clean answer to Sheoldred here, but now we do. So they'll gain some life here. So normally Priest is a little bit of a liability. That's fine. Our hand's fairly redundant here, so I'm not too worried. And then these halflings could basically cycle themselves, so I can play it out and then have the sacrifice fodder with it. So we'll draw, we'll take some damage. So here... we go green mana. Then we colorless, colorless. Let's go black here. So we'll sack these two. This sacks Sheoldred. Let's draw for turn. Okay, so now we got the combo. Oh, did I actually mess this? I messed this up. Like, we're not dead, but the sequencing is important because you need to be able to have a food token. Okay, we got him. You gotta have Samwise in before the next creature. Okay, so this is like black-white control. Probably want the mites. Probably take the meat hook in. They didn't show too much in terms of creatures. Probably just get rid of these Delighted Halflings. They seem like the worst card in our deck. So the question is like, I'm playing this as just another way if they kill my creatures, we could drain them. It's a little bit stickier than like Zulaport. But maybe we trim a Blood Artist here. Because Blood Artist notably will get picked off by their Bowmasters. I do want Cocos, I do want the Tyvars because they're a little resilient. It might just be trim a Priest. Like, I don't think we necessarily want Fatal Push in this matchup, so probably just trim it like that. Play the combo, have the Priest. I gotta get rid of Jengantha. That's fine. So that's the one thing. With Meat Hook, you have to get rid of Jengantha. That looks good. I think the audio just cut out. So it's likely Fatal Push, which is fine. Interesting. Okay, so Bowmaster will come in. So we'll pass the turn here. Have them go. Can you still hear me okay, folks? So we'll target their Bowmaster. Now they could Bowmaster the Bowmaster, but I think that's a fine exchange. I think we just go to combat here. We'll keep the Boseiju for now. Awesome. Sorry, my Bluetooth headset got disconnected for a sec. We are doggy sitting 2 dogs, so if you hear a little bit of noise, just let me know. So this actually lets me just combo without a sack outlet, which is cool. Because the cat just keeps dying. Which is, like, actually pretty funny. So we'll just pass the turn here. See what they do. Yeah, I finally got around to crafting the Sams. See what they do. Okay, Edict's fine. Okay, so that's annoying. So if it would enter the battlefield, if it wasn't cast, exile it instead. So I'm just going to submit 0 here. We'll just draw some cards this turn. I want to try to hit a line drop. Cool. So I do need to kill this first, because this will mean my cat just gets exiled. So we'll draw some cards here. Might is 1 to activate. No land there is kind of annoying, but having a second cat's also nice. So I think we take out the ring. It's worse than to rest in peace, because this is when a creature dies, but they need exactly like rest in peace, otherwise I win. So this actually doesn't stop, because this just keeps dying and then we can bring it back. So they need to either activate now. Okay, so green, white. Let's see what they do here. See if I hit Thoughtseize. Probably should have done that first. Okay, I think we just try to go combo here. Hey Nacho, how's it going? Okay, We got the combo. We gonna get roped. So with Knights of Soul Betrayal, so they needed to do that before it came in. Ah, they did have it. Okay, so we have another cat, which is probably fine at this point, to be honest. Because, like, we can kind of drain them. We're drawing a lot of cards. Kaya itself doesn't do too much here.
Phases me. You're not welcome here anymore.
So they can gain some life here. Let's see if we can... Okay, so that's pretty good. Okay, so we'll get Reprieve out of there. So Tyvar actually doesn't do anything. This needs crew 2. So I think we... attack in? Hey, good game. The containment priests are good, Giovanni. But I don't think you should bring Knight in Soul's Betrayal. It lets me combo without actually having Woe Strider, so it takes one fewer card. Nah, they conceded at the end. None of their lines were like super. They had Thoughtseize Containment Priest, so they did the line properly. Alright, on the board. What are we at? What are we at? Plat 2. Because I was trying to bait you with... Because you had the 2 spells, which was proper. But that's what I was trying to play around. So with me playing out Woe Strider, I had the second food. So it played around you having single targeted removal. I think you might have been better still to Fatal Push in response to me casting Woe Strider. Because that way I don't get the second... I don't get any food. So then I have to kind of set up the combo again. But I probably have to board different with you playing Containment Priests and having her, so I probably have to get rid of the Tyvars, I think, and then bring in the Fatal Pushes. I didn't bring any pushes in. GG's. Hope you can get the diamond. Hopefully that wasn't your main match. Gigantha. Let's try. Yeah, I was actually kind of thinking like how to combat that because it could be a little tricky. Maybe should have played this because we had the block lines here, but we'll see. Oh, this is Paradox Engine. So we gotta use Bowmaster here. Well, thank you nonetheless, Nacho. Think here. They're obviously a combo deck. So I need to try to mill over Priest.
Let's pound these metal monstrosities into dust. It's not a victory without you.
I think we just do this. No attacks here. So they can't draw cards, but with Burgi they can kind of go infinite. Okay, so they have Karn.
I will not lose another friend.
They could get Pithing Needle, they could get some sort of Graveyard Hate here. I'm going to use Priest here. Burgi wasn't what I was expecting. I thought they'd be full Paradox Engine. They might still be Paradox Engine, but just using some sort of Storm deck. You're never playing Burgi and Mind Stone to not be doing like broken combo stuff. Okay, they bring Bowden. It's fine, because they can't actually cast it this turn. So I think here we shock. Make white mana. Oh, no. Yeah, make white mana. Make black mana. Ah, shit. Green mana. So I'm going to do these two because I need 3 damage into Karn.
We can do this all day.
I will return.
So it's weird that it wouldn't let me attack this turn with this. Oh wait, did I just cast it this turn? See what they target here. Do I care about that? Probably. Gain some life here. So attack. The question is like, do I just bring Sam back? I could bring Bowmaster back, which is probably best.
Really thought I was going to win that my name will outlast. We're in this together.
So I have Blood Artist that could drain. Think we just go Bowmaster here. Could be wrong. Might be better. If I still had Tyvar out, I would have got Blood Artist because I would have had 2 activations. Okay. So we're against Combo Andy. So we want that. We probably want Haywire Might. I don't think so. We're probably going to take the Ring out because they're a Karn deck. The question is, like, what else do we bring in? They might have stuff like Brotherhood's End. They also have, we could bring in Bone Shards for Karn. So maybe like 2 halflings out, 2 blood artists out. Priest was fine there, but I need it for like the Tyler. Maybe just trim like 1 cat because it's not great, and then bring in the bone shards. Honestly, even like the Tiefling's probably just better doing this. I don't know. I don't like playing Ring into Karn decks, especially because post-board they're going to have a lot more. Kind of like random stuff included. Okay, so I need this on green mana, so we're going to lead with this. Okay, they mulliganed, which is nice. Spear. Okay, so enters the battlefield, Conjure, Mox, Amber, and then they have Kinnian. Alright, take Kinnian. Scariest out of the items. I go Prism here. What are you? 1/1? Did I end up adding it in? I did, yeah. So they're setting up for a big turn here. They have the Mox Amber. So enters the battlefield. I'm actually just going to play it safe here. With the Might, I want to have the mana up. If they go like Paradox Engine or whatever, I could get them that way there. So we can kind of play it out. We have Coco if they don't do anything, and then I have Haywire Might if needed. That's fine. Them playing Otawara is nice. Ew. They could hit Sam here. Got him. Boom! Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Deck sweet. Is there any like Boatmaster? Gimli? Is there a Samwise art? Shire, Rivendell. Ooh, is there no Samwise art? Okay, whatever, just suggest a pick. Alrighty. The sideboarding's a bit weird in this deck because like you don't necessarily want to over sideboard because you do have the combo elements. I wonder if like your sideboards just play Rosy Oak. Alright. Play first. Keep. Thanks, Nacho. The original deck goes credit to Ash Lizzle. Boo! Boo! So I feel like they kind of take the One Ring here. And then we kind of do the dance of who has Orcish first. Interesting. So I'm actually going to lead with Zulaport here. Rather this not get fatal pushed. Thanks, Falcon. Much appreciated. Blind? Yuck. Needed the land there. Yeah, with Fable. It's gonna be a bit rough. So they could answer this, but I'm trying to do this now. So they are on Jund. They get both triggers here. Draining them out might be an option, but like they could still play Shieldred here. Okay, so they're on Goyfs. It's like Jund fair stuff. Let's just take this out of the battlefield. Do this. Do this. Priest on its own is not going to do a huge amount here. I got to kind of hope to draw land. And then just start one-ringing. Jarcel's going to buy back the Thoughtseize most likely. I mean, that does put them to 11. They do have the Molten Impact. Abundant Harvest. So I can actually cheat back the One Ring to my hand. Yeah, it's a bit unfortunate. And then they're going to pick apart my board state here. So they can go Molten Impact again. The problem is like Molten Impact's very good against us. And we missed land too many turns. And now likely the clock's going to be too severe. Yeah, if you don't answer Crucius for a couple turns, you're going to die. of course. Maybe had a turn if that was untapped. So I actually don't think we want Priest here. Do want Meat Hook. I want Fatal Pushes, and I want Oozes. Like, we still go combo. I'm guessing they're probably a one-ring deck as well, but without seeing it. I'm a little weary. Probably these halflings aren't great. I do like these just because they incidentally drain our opponent. And we saw that game that we almost like had the ability to win through that drain. I think we just get rid of the dorks here. Could be wrong. I don't think we want Thoughtseize in this matchup. We could have push. Two-thirds of the combo. Just gonna do much there. Because even if I don't one ring there and I just get thing back, it doesn't really help. Thoughtseize. Problem too, they're gonna have a lot of... So like, you can't really mulligan a hand. Okay, the Woe Strider there is interesting. I think we just set up Orcish here. Because I want that on the second black source. Don't love shocking myself here, but I feel like we have to. We've also flooded quite a bit, which is going to be a bit of a problem. That's not great. Playing into Brotherhood's End there is rough. Now we've kind of diluted our hand. Let's see what they do here. Not great, not great. Yeah. It's tough. Double discard. Yeah, no. I don't have an answer. Lets me at least scry here. Not great. So they could have like another Fatal Push. Okay, they discarded Fatal Push. So yeah, if they're gonna have triple push, I can't really beat that. Let's just go to next game. Double discard, sweeper into triple push with Shieldred Crucius is gonna get most folks, most games, and we drew 7 lines. I don't think we play that any different. It's Jund, they play 2 at most Brotherhood's End. Like I said, you can't. Was that 3 or 4 pushes? I don't know. They had enough pushes to make it problematic. This could be the mirror. It is. So interesting, like with Blood Artists, they can't, like it'll nullify. Go green here. Oh, Jund. They always have discard. Ooh, Samwise. Take the combo piece. Take the combo piece. Okay, that was like the best card for them to, or like the worst card. They might have another discard, but like I could get it back with Tyvar. Let's see what they do here. Okay, so they do Molten Impact. So notably here, they did miss a land drop. We did hit Tifling. So not quite the combo, but close enough. So I could go Woe Strider. I could go Tifling, Halfling. I think we just go Woe Strider here. Gives me some options to dig. Because the thing is, I do this. I get this back, but I don't have a food token yet. Okay. So that does take them off. So they need a land to go one ring here. If I hit a land. Okay, so they did hit the Ooze here. So now notably with Ooze. No, I will play until I have to take the dogs out. But if anybody does want to subscribe, we are on our track to 1200. So I can do this to get Bowmaster back. But we probably just want to set up here. Needed a land drop. We're not also guaranteed the combo here, so let's just set up a drain plan. They did hit the lions. Okay, so they have Jarsoul that they can get Inquisition back. They could also get Pushback. So they will get to eat here. A little annoying. They will get Molten Impact back next turn. So interesting that they decided to go shields down here.
This will make a thrilling tale. Rally, my friend.
Just go face here. So it's like interesting because this lets me have the combo piece. I can't play Tifling. So I think we just pass here. So they can go Molten Impact for free here. They put 2 damage on the Woe Strider. Oh, interesting. So they just go face. So I could go this. Get some extra drains because they're going to Thoughtseize themselves again. Probably do that. Want to try to find like Collected Company here. They will have access to the Scavenging Ooze to eat my graveyard. Molten Impact's really messing up our deck. They take one of the spells here. Let me see if they discard. They do. They get rid of the One Ring. So they left that behind, which is good. They don't have a 3. So they can't do much there. They're kind of running out of cards. We just gotta hope that they don't have a removal spell here. One Ring off the top, Coco off the top. We'll probably start sacking stuff. Do I want to? Probably. I don't need like 4 mana here. I don't think I play basics either, so that's good. So they can attack in here. It's largely okay, but that's fine. We'll take 3. We're gaining a lot of life. And they're like, they have something in hand, which could be a Bowmaster. So maybe I should have drawn before, because now they can use their Bowmaster. They could also have Shieldred, but Shieldred's sorcery. Do this now. Okay. So we have Tyvar. They go Ooze here. Expedient. Always forget, Expedient is less. Let's draw some cards. Whole lot of woe. So I have a couple options here. I could try to mill. I can untap, which I think we do.
Show them what you're made
And then go second Woe Strider here. Gives me some things to buy time. Lets me have 2 different sack outlets. Yeah, it's whoever plays the ring. Whoever has more turns of the ring. Whoever has Bowmaster. Okay. We got the Boo.
Go for the ice, boo! The ice!
That is a pretty cool audio.
Look at us. We are tough.
Let's see how they go attacks here. Very interesting that they're not respecting combo. All right, we got there. Let's see if I could find a Zulaport to speed things up, or a Blood Artist. Opponents being pain. Yeah, we got infinite. We just gotta click. Hey Silas, give me a sec. Let me just combo, and then I'll answer your question. I just don't want to rope out now that I have the win. But the deck that you're seeing right now in action is one of the top decks. Rakdos midrange piles, some of these Jund piles. Reanimator can be, but it has kind of fallen off a bit recently. Okay, where are my Zula ports and stuff?
Share in my glory.
But yeah, whatever ring decks, choose your flavor, choose your color. Orcish Bowmasters, like the Dimir Tempo deck. Okay. We got there. Pushes, meat hooks, scavenging goose, get rid of Jengantha, get rid of delighted, get think we so do we like trim the combo here? Like, do we win just through drainsies like a sack deck? I hate that we have to keep up mana for this. Like, I think I'd rather just have Hearse than Ooze, all things considered. Because, like, I'm never really going to have a surplus of mana. I think we just try to go through drains. Keep the combo. They are a one-ring deck. Just do Blood Artist, maybe trim. Maybe trim a cat. Trim Samwise. So still have like elements of the combo. If you just click and drag the whole thing. But the sideboards are here. Let's try this out. We got kind of... I'm gonna switch to Unlicensed after this. Like, I don't really care about if I'm Cocoing. Like, Ooze is not the card I really want to hit. Okay, so the thing is, like, it's a Thoughtseize deck. And we obviously get rewarded for Thoughtseize. Sorry, I'm watching a dog, so just give me 1 sec. The other one's barking. Give me 1 sec. Okay, so the Pearliest Voyage is actually pretty good. So I'm weak to Sheoldred here. But I think it's fine. If they go One Ring, then I flash in Orcish. They go Crucius. So they can discard what they cast from that. So they discard Leyline. They go Ambitious. I was hoping for a land there. So Ambitious is likely going to be... what's its name? Minx Embu. I don't have white mana. So not bad. Like, they obviously have the ring. No attacks here. If they activate, I could Coco in response. So I'm doing this because it breaks up the Molten Impact damage. This might convince them to One Ring here. Let's see if I could combo them in response. I mean, not the worst. Because now this drains 3. And now I get another Amass token. Oh, I don't, because I don't have the Amass dude anymore. That's fine. Like, it's not great, our position, because they're drawing a bunch of cards. I do need a Fatal Push, ideally. I think we hold this land in hand. Problem is, like, they're gonna gain a bunch of life now, so I need to try to find Bowmaster. So they can go push, they can go Delighted Halfling. Probably lost this. Like, this is again kind of going back to Tyvar, get thing back, sounds good. It's one more spell out of their hand. You know what? It might be right to keep digging, because like I need a collected company. So I did leave some points on the table. Yeah, it's more like they're eventually just gonna like outpace any life gain. Oh, that's very good. So hope that they don't have it. We've seen two fatal pushes so far. Yeah, we got hit here. We don't have basics, so let's try to find collected company. The problem is they're gaining so much life. I'm dead. Hey, Mad Scientist. Yeah, it is. Okay, so they have Leyline. So I do think we want the mites in. Maybe we want the halflings, but you know, with Leyline, I think we get rid of Tyvar. Thought Seizes aren't great, so let's get rid of Jangantha. We'll play the Meat Hook, maybe one. Or I could just play the full... Just go full combo. How's it going with yourself? I can't figure this matchup out. It's really tough. Like game 1 we won because we had the ring. Game 2... I should have probably had Might in. It was fairly likely they were... I hate mulliganing. We mulligan, they have the ley line. Probably not great for us. This also gets around death triggers. Okay. I know this doesn't do anything, but it could be that they just bait out removal. Okay, that's actually good. I need to find Might here. Yeah, I copied her list. I do think I want hearses in the side over oozes. And maybe like a grindier element. So we'll do this. Unfortunately with the ley line, it's a bit of a pain. set this up because this gives me the ability to revolt. We gotta try to go fair game plan here. So they have Jar Souls for push. I do want the land. So the thing is, I'm probably losing to Shieldred anyways. But Jar Soul will then get back Bowmaster, which will be a pain. This is annoying. I need to find Might. I should have done this in response. Well, it's not the best. No stop and upkeep. Hopefully 2 life doesn't come back to get me. We needed like one more creature off that Might. Like like that's the bottom of our deck. All that has been spread across. Problem is here now they have the push, so like their hand's been great. Crucius fixes it really well. And when they're ditching One Ring, don't have much of a chance, I don't think. Because they could go Bowmaster here and ping it. They could also go Pearlius Voyage. Oh my god. Okay, well. I mean, that pretty much sums the game up. 7 lions at the bottom. Come on, collect a company. Cool. Cool. Yeah, and they're just hitting their ley lines now. We're not here. I already hit like... So they went with the Mites. It got us pretty good. We're really soft to this... this Rakdos, or this Jun list. Ooze is really bad. Bone Shards is bad. Because, like, I don't want to sacrifice my creatures. Hearse. Oh, no problem, Dave. They're fun to do. Always like talking Magic. Honestly, we probably just want another Might. Or One Ring. Let's play another One Ring. Because, like, What if I just play my own Shieldred? Like we... Hey, why are my... Because, like, get rid of Gengantha. One sec, client froze. And then just play 2 Shieldred. Just play our own. Try to beat them that way. Because, like, they're gonna... Anything with heavy removal, like Molten Impact's been kicking our ass. Gengantha also gives less information. And like I'm already boarding out to the meat hooks. We'll give this one more go, and then we'll switch up decks. Well, we saw in that game, like, it, especially with the Wandering out, but just it's another way. It doesn't get hit by Molten Impact. A little bit painful here, but we'll give this a shot. Holy hell, everyone on their mothers on this Jund deck today. That's the 3rd Jund in a row. Oh, killed Goyf. Get wrecked. Technically, we could have comboed, but let's not expose ourselves. Cool, what do you want? Bye, friend! Okay, so that's how we have to win the matchup. Let's try our new sideboard plan. Shieldred, Fatal Push, Might... Okay, so Halfling was an out. Halfling does let us... So maybe we keep the Halflings, get rid of the Priests. Keep 2. Get rid of... Copy of Tyvar, copy of Samgee. I think we get rid of the Blood Artists. They're a little susceptible. Maybe like Cauldron Familiar really doesn't do much. I think we do it like this. Because Samwise can at least help me gain life. It's also just like a good, like it forces to be targeted for removal. Yeah, I think Zulaport Cutthroat could at least attack, so I think we have that going. Blood Artist doesn't attack. It can't get through the ring. So this is a turn 3 Coco potentially. Viconia. That's probably worth killing. Like, I don't have a way to turn on Revolt right now, and my next turn's Collected Company anyways. And then at least this way with Zulaport, it gives it a target to hit. Like, even this is probably better than Scavenging Ooze in our deck. Because it's colorless. Yeah. Just bait them that way. Their mana base is really awkward this game. The classic Tarmogoyf exile my graveyard. So it's just creature incident right now. They go One Ring. I might... Combo. They're gonna make me do it. Alright, just a ton of clicks. Okay. That's what we wanted. Just concede. Just concede. Alrighty.